Hey guys, this is Seagulls Are Cool here, Urban Field, and today we are back with another video, and today's video is a topic that I want to talk to you guys about, and the topic is eSports. Now, I'm a huge supporter of eSports. Okay, I want to talk about eSports and gaming, I should say. I'm a huge supporter, obviously, of eSports and gaming. I play competitive Call of Duty a lot. I've played competitive in many other video games in the past. Just like, it's been a huge part of my life, like, probably, like, one of the reasons, it is the reason why I'm talking to you here today. Just, I support it to death. And I want esports and gaming to grow. I want it to be a big thing. Like, a dream I have is, by the time I'm dead, I want esports to be this big thing that, like, it's taken seriously. There's major events for it. We're really being streamed on live television. It's just this huge thing. Like, I want that before I die. That would, like, I could die and have that, and I'd just be so happy. And but here's the thing. Like, I'm talking about it growing. I'm not talking about having only the three main games, the three big games in esports only grow. And right now, the three main esports games, the biggest esports games right now are Counter-Strike, League of Legends, and Dota. Those are the biggest esports games right now. Then after that, you have Call of Duty and Halo probably, but those are probably the top 5 right now. I don't want just those games to grow. I want whole communities of esports games to grow. I don't just want these 5 video games being what esports is. I want many games to be what esports is. We should, as an esports community, want every esports game to grow. We shouldn't judge each other because what esports game we play or what video game we like playing competitively. Because we're all under the same net, esports. And this is part of what my conversation is about right now. Let me have an example. Call of Duty 4. I like the competitive scene for that. I loved it to death. That game was so much fun playing competitively. I only played it for a couple months because I just really want to try it out, and it was great fun. And I know there's tons of people probably that wish the competitive scene on COD 4 console wasn't dead, because it is dead. Let's be honest, it's dead. You can't find a GB unless it's very small. Like it's dead. But I know there's so many people that want to get bigger. And as gamers, I think we need to realize and just remember that even though a game is like older, like it's old game, COD 4 is an old game, or like another game came out in its series, we need to realize as gamers, it is not obsolete. Never ever as a gamer think a game is obsolete. That is just wrong as a gamer in my opinion. Just because a game is old does not mean it's obsolete. And that's how I feel like we treat Call of Duty games a lot. And a lot of other games. Like here, with the Madden games, NBA games, the Battlefield games. None of those games are obsolete just because another one comes on the series. And so now, but like, yeah, never think a game is obsolete. And that's just how I've always thought, like, you know, a game is a game. We're meant to play it how we meant to play it. It's not like, oh, you play it for a year, you put it away. That's not how I think. And I don't think gamers should be like that either. So now, let's get back to the esports thing. I want every esports game to be equal. I don't want League of Legends to surpass a Super Smash Brothers esports league. I don't want a esports league for Counter-Strike to surpass a Battlefield league. So here's what I'm getting with this. If you love esports, if you love competitive gaming, let's say this, if you like to play COD 4 competitive when you were younger, and you start playing other competitive in Call of Duty, but you still miss COD 4 competitive on PS3, Xbox 360 so much, like you miss it to death, and you really just want to get back on that and play it. Don't think you have to play the most recent game in a series for competitive to get big. Don't play the most popular game just to get big. Because you know what that is, in my opinion? That's not you making yourself big. That's kind of like the game that is popular makes you big. Like, if you are one of those people that want to play COD 4 competitive, this is what I'm telling you to do. And I'm not saying this is just for COD 4 competitive, this is for any game. I'll get into that in a second. But, like, if you want to play COD 4 competitive, that's what you do. You hop on COD 4, you get a bunch of friends that want to do the exact same thing, start a team. You make a community of people that want to reignite the Call of Duty 4 PS3 competitive scene. You make a little community out of it. And then after that community, you get like say 10 teams, you make tournaments. You stream it, you YouTube it, and you know what? You'll get big. Because you want to know why? Because you're putting hard work into something like that. And that's what, as esports players, I think we should start doing more. Really just, like, if you want a game to get big in the esports scene, don't just sit there and kind of just, like, let it happen. You put work into it, and it will get bigger. I promise. If you put work into it, and you put your heart and soul, you YouTube it, you stream it, you make it big, you tweet it, at one point it will get big. And that's what I think esports should be. I think there should be esports leagues for Battlefield 3, Red Dead Redemption, Killzone, Aliens vs. Predators, Star Wars Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront 2. I want a whole plethora of every game to have a esports scene. Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto 5, Sniper Elite Series, Rust, DayZ, Battleborn, Overwatch. You know, like, every esports game, in my opinion, should be equal. And just as an esports player, a fan, that's what we should all want. Every game to just get big. Every game to just esports to blow up and get huge. That would help gaming get huge in that. So, like, and like I was saying about the COD 4 thing, that's not just for Call of Duty. You can do that for anything. You can do that for NBA. You can do that for Grand Theft Auto, all the games that you listed, Resistance, Battlefield, all of them. If you just follow what I said, like, if you put in the time to make it big, you make a community out of it, you make a stream about it, YouTube it, and everything, people will start to notice you. People will start to love it. And it will get bigger. I promise you that. So, basically what I'm saying is, I want esports to get bigger. And I hope everybody else that watches this video does too. And, you know, we don't just want, as esports players, as gaming fans, we don't just want one game to get bigger in our esports community. We want every game to get bigger. So, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys really liked it and understand what I was saying in this video. If you agree with what I said, please leave a comment, please leave a like. I would really be interested in hearing what you have to say about the esports thing that I'm talking about. Hope you guys liked the video. See you guys later.